I want you to think really carefully about whether you think those parents are making decisions for their children that are not in their children's best interest. That's what we're talking about here. I don't think it has any place in this hearing on investments.
Welcome to another episode of What Does This Have to Do with Trans Kids? Why are you bringing them up and why are you attacking them here and now? Additional point, why are you attacking them at all? But I digress. And what we have here is an excellent example from last summer on how to handle people who go to great lengths to attack trans individuals and trans kids.
Duna Sekura, I was looking at some of the materials you supplied here, and one of the things that you said in your information here that you provided was that the dangers of ESG include promoting gender transitions for children. And I want to know, do you really believe that garbage?
It's not about believing, it's a matter of fact.
So you believe that investing strategies are actually a secret, it's weaponized to support and promote gender transition for children. I just want to, is essentially that what you're saying? Or do you just use it as another opportunity to beat up on children? So do you believe this?
I'm not the one beating up on children. It's the people who are promoting gender transitions in children that are potentially harming them.
This hearing is about ESG, which is how companies invest their money. This woman came to a hearing on ESG to discuss some conspiracy theory about how ESG is promoting kids to gender transition, and honestly believes that because this group will find a way to scream woke at a falling leaf. And it was rightly pointed out, do you really believe that nonsense? Or are you just using it to attack trans kids?
Well, so let me tell you, if I could, let me tell you where I was, where I stepped out. And this is why I'm bringing it up. I stepped out to sit down with parents of trans kids from states that have come after their kids, and now their kids can't get the level of care that they deserve and need. And they literally said, when you leave this room, could you please, the next time you're in a room with someone bringing up yet again our children and our families as some kind of boogeyman, that you will actually stand up for us. And literally, I didn't think it would take less than a half hour. I left that hearing, here I am. I didn't know I would have such an opportunity. But it feels like every single hearing that I am in, whether it is in oversight or whether it is in budget or whether it is in a subcommittee, somehow the witnesses find a way to bring in trans children into whatever conversation we're trying to have here. And all I will say before I finish is, if you are a parent or you know parents that you love, I want you to think really carefully about whether you think those parents are making decisions for their children that are not in their children's best interest. That's what we're talking about here. I don't think it has any place in this hearing on investments.
Right-wing conspiracy theorists do use trans people as a boogeyman, and unfortunately, trans kids are the ones getting all caught up in the mess. Not only are they not allowed to just be kids and exist as who they are and be accepted for who they are, but they're being used as pawns in this culture war. Being used by the side that's claiming we need to protect kids at the same time they're rolling back child labor laws and lowering the age to marry and advocating for beating your kids. Oh, we protect kids, says the group throwing kids into the middle of every single conversation and argument. They're not protecting kids. Look at their actions, folks, not their words. They say they're protecting kids. Do their actions back it up? If their actions don't back it up, they're not protecting kids. They're using them. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out some of my content that isn't news related, you can check out my personal YouTube channel at Bad Gamer Wyatt. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.